एप्लीकेशन फॉर्म। यहाँ पे हम उस एप्लीकेशन फॉर्म के बारे में बात करेंगे जो कि रिसर्चर के लिए ज़रूरी है कि वो उसको फिल करे बिफोर यूजिंग द बायोहैज़र्डस सब्सटेंसेस. Now the first section of the application form includes the applicant's information such as name, gender, age, about the designation, address, and the applicant should mention the topic of the research so that the committee comes to know that whether the researcher is using recombinant DNA, any sort of infectious agents, toxins which are produced by the infectious agents, or it can be in the form of radioactive material. Now, application form also includes the use of animals, because sometimes animals are also hazardous for those persons who are handling these animals for research purposes. So there should be special approval from the ethical committee regarding the use of animals. So in the application form you have to mention the date of approval. Then you have to describe the experiment completely, that what are the sources of DNA, what is the nature of DNA sequence, and whether you are performing any sort of gene expression or not. Now in this application form we are looking at the biohazardous material, that whether they are handled properly in the lab by the researcher or not. So it is very necessary to look at the biosafety level 1, 2, 3 and 4. At the same time, researcher has to enlist the biohazardous materials that he or she will going to use. The third important step is the biosafety equipments. They should be available in the lab. Researcher जिस लैब में काम कर रहा है वो properly biohazardous equipments के साथ equipped होनी चाहिए. Then emergency procedures should be enlisted, such as fire extinguishing, any sort of chemical spill or waste disposal spill. Then biohazardous material storage, that whether fridge or any sort of cabinet is available for storing these biohazardous material at a specific temperature. Then waste disposal. This is a very important part, that whether the researcher is disposing of the waste properly or not. It can be in the sharp box or it can be in the form of yellow bags. Then at the end, after reading the whole application form, committee has to make the decision that whether these biohazardous materials should be used by the applicant or not. For example, if we talk about the radioactive material and committee has given the permission to the researcher to use such radioactive materials, then committee provide the special code to the researcher. इस कोड के जरिए हमें ये पता चलता रहेगा कि रिसर्चर ने कितने रेडियोएक्टिव मटेरियल को एब्जॉर्ब किया है. If the absorption is in an upper limit, then he or she has to go at rest for 10 days.